Hello. So we're just going to do a lower body focused stretchy class. So stretching all four quadrants of the thighs. So we'll just start in a nice comfy seat. Just joining the index finger and thumb together in Yana Mudra. Allowing the palms to face up. The shoulders to soften. Allow the body to sink into this pose, to melt into the space, and allow the mind to settle in readiness of our practice. Feel the soft flow of breath as it gently pours in and out through the nose. And just taking the attention to the thighs, noticing the presence of the muscles in the four quadrants of the thighs, the top, the back, the outer seam and the inner seam. And while we're sitting in meditation, just noticing if any of those four areas feel tighter or looser than the other. Noticing how those muscles feel in this moment. And allowing this practice to gently encourage a release of tension, a release of tightness. Let it nourish and support the body and the legs that carry us all day long. Gently breathing the palms to press together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And opening our practice together with a single sound of Om. Taking a nice long deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhaling. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And gently blinking the eyes open. Slowly allowing ourselves to find an all fours position. And then yogi's choice, you can either start to flow through a few cat-cows here, inhaling as we arch the spine, and exhaling as we round. Or if you have it in your practice and feel it would release the backs of the thighs, maybe tucking the toes and finding a downward facing dog. If you're flowing through cat-cow, close the eyes, connect movement to breath, and allow the ebb and flow of your movement to relax the mind and the body. If you're in down dog, let the heels melt down towards the earth and feel a release through the backs of the thighs. Wherever you are, allow the eyes to close and allow yourself to sink down into whatever position you're in. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. And if you're in downward facing dog, inhale the right leg high. Then everybody exhale, step the right foot forward. Left knee down.
So if you're in all fours, you'll just be stepping that right foot forward. So the right foot comes underneath the right knee. And then from here, we'll take the right hand on the inside of the right leg and heel toe the right foot all the way towards the right edge of the mat. Make sure that there's length in that left hip flexor, so you may need to slide that left knee backwards in space. So the target muscle is to stretch the front of the thigh here, the hip flexor. An option to stay on the palms or come down to the forearms. If you have a bolster or blocks, you may be able to take the forearms down to the bolster or the blocks for a little extra height. But whatever this pose looks like for you is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is that we're feeling a release and a stretch in the top of our left thigh. Letting everything go. Directing the breath to the left hip flexor. Notice if any tension or tightness begins to creep up into the neck or the shoulders, and you may need to modify the pose. So feeling a stretch in the left hip flexor, as long as it's not compromising the health or the ability to relax in any other muscle. One more deep breath in, and a long breath out. And slowly stepping the right knee back to meet the left. And either flowing through a few cat-cows, inhaling to arch, and exhaling to round. Or maybe finding one last downward dog. Yogi's choice. Here for a nice long deep breath in. And a long breath out. And if you are in down dog, inhaling left leg to the sky. And then wherever you are, we'll step the left foot forward on the exhale. Right knee down. Taking the left hand to the inner seam, to the inner edge of the left leg. And then heel toe the left foot all the way to the left side of the mat. Either staying on the palms here or coming down to the forearms. Yogi's choice. You may need to slide your right knee backwards in space. So we feel length and a stretch in the top of the right thigh there. Nice long deep breaths in and out through the nose. Feel a release. Feel a sense of letting go. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. And slowly take the left knee to meet the right knee. As we gently fold forward into a child's pose. And so visualizing the muscles in the neck, in the shoulders, and in the back, melting, relaxing, and releasing.
Visualizing any tension still present in the body evaporating into the ether. And taking one more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, slowly rolling up to sitting. And exhale, send the feet to the right. And gently come forward into two long legs. So I'll just face the camera. We'll take the left ankle underneath the right knee. And take the right shin in front. So the shins are nice and far away from the body, a nice boxy, square shape. If you do have really open glutes, you can double stack the shins. But know that this is quite deep. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, we'll melt the torso forward, folding all the way down. And let the head be heavy when you reach your edge. Directing the breath in and out of the right glute. Nice long, deep, slow breath. Gently releasing. Again, draw the attention to the shoulders and the neck. Does any tension tend to creep up into these areas in uncomfortable poses or in uncomfortable or stressful situations? And so beginning to become consciously aware of this. Noticing throughout the day if our shoulders are crunching or tightening. And consciously being able to relax and release this. And taking one more deep breath in. And a long breath out. We'll inhale, slowly roll all the way up to sitting. And exhale, lengthen the legs. Crossing the right ankle underneath the left knee and the left shin in front. Again, making sure the shins are nice and far away from the groin. Maybe you might stack the left shin on top. Deep breath in, we lengthen the spine. And exhale, slowly melting forward. Once you reach your edge, let the head be heavy. Find softness in the jaw, the face, and the temples. Notice if any tension has started to creep into any area of the body. more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Exhale, send the legs long and wide this time. So they don't need to come too wide, just about 90 degrees is fine. Deep breath in through the nose. Straightening the spine and exhale, melting forward. And so here we target both the inner seam of the thighs and the back of the thighs. So the adductor muscles in the inner seam and the hamstrings at the back. Our previous two poses targeted the glutes, the outer seam of the thighs. And again, when you reach your edge in this pose, allow the head to be heavy. Keep the feet flexed, just to direct the stretch further into the backs of the thighs. Send the breath in and out through whichever muscles are feeling the stretch in your body. Close the eyes and sink it down. Let everything roll off the back. Relax the jaw, temples, face, neck, shoulders, hips. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. And inhale, slowly rolling up. Exhale here. Gently draw the knees into the chest. And slowly roll all the way down to the earth. Drawing both knees into the chest, give yourself a nice big squeeze, a gentle rock side to side to release through the spine. And send the left leg long as you inhale the right knee into the chest. And exhale, send the right leg all the way across the body. Option to keep the right knee bent here. Or you may wish to lengthen the right leg long, perhaps grabbing the thigh, the calf, or the big toe. Send the right arm wide. So allowing the spine to twist and neutralize after our forward folds. We've done a whole class of forward folds. Just twisting the spine before we lie straight, flat in Shavasana. And with the right leg long, you'll also access a bonus stretch for the outer seam. You can also place a blanket, a bolster, or a stack of pillows under the lengthened right leg. Now the shoulders away from the ears.
And soften everything down. Taking one more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, gently breathe the right leg all the way back. So interlacing the hands behind the right thigh. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the leg. Square the hips. Inhale, left knee to chest, give it a squeeze. Exhale, take it all the way across the body. Open the left arm wide. And you may wish to lengthen that left leg long. Again, perhaps grabbing the thigh, the calf, the ankle, or the big toe. And then sending the gaze across to the left fingertips. Use a bolster or whatever prop you have under the left leg if that feels more supportive here. And again, just becoming aware of any residual tension in any part of the body. Noticing whether you can release a little bit more. And taking one more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhaling the left leg all the way back to center. Interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Take a deep breath in. And this time on the exhale, float the right leg to the sky. If you have a bolster, you can pop it underneath the hips. Otherwise, deep breath in. Exhale will open the legs wide, stretching the inner seams of the thighs. You can keep the legs long, or you can bend the knees. Whatever allows you to feel the best stretch in the inner thighs. Again, let the shoulders, the neck, the face be soft. And taking one final deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhaling the knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, a gentle rock, side to side. And slowly let the legs go long. Let the feet roll out. The palms face up. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. A gentle tuck of chin to chest. Noticing the flow of breath in and out of the nose. In and out of the belly.
Notice a softness within, a peace and a serenity within. Know that you can stay here in Shavasana for as long as you wish. Letting the fruits of the practice settle in the body, mind, and spirit. When you feel ready, gently drawing the knees into the chest, giving yourself a nice little squeeze. And slowly rolling to the right side. Staying here for a moment, connecting with the earth beneath. And pressing the left palm into the earth to guide yourself up. Pressing the palms together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And closing with a single sound of Om. Taking a nice long deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhaling. Breathing the thumbs, press the third eye. May all beings be happy and free. Gently bowing the head. Namaste.